guys, welcome to our new podcast.
What's the chat? I'm your co-host Joanna, a Philadelphia entrepreneur, aka the Post-Op Princess. I'm also an author. I wrote a book about post-op care, of course. You can find it on Amazon and Etsy, and I have a few more businesses in the works.
My name is Shar. I am an entrepreneur. I own the Style Loft, the #1 boutique in Philadelphia. I have 2 locations now, one in North Philly and one in Southwest Philadelphia. I also own a home care agency called Tremendous Hearts Home Care, and I am a real estate investor. And I am also a stay-at-home girl. Sorry, no, I'm just playing. But I wish.
Yes, we wear many hats.
But yes, we wear many hats.
What's that? I seen a little meme on Instagram. What is that? I wanna be put up, but I still want to make my own money too.
Yeah,
I like that little quote.
I like that quote too.
Definitely post
I
that.
definitely feel it. I mean, I stay put up, so.
But definitely want to make my own
always
money.
make my own money.
Definitely want our own money.
So today's topic is going to be about
Grief.
yes. So we want to take this first episode to dedicate it to my dear friend, our dear friend LaShawn Trader. Passed away about a month ago due to a car crash. So we want to just take a moment of silence to give our respect.
Okay, so we're going to start with a few questions. Like we said, our first topic is grief. I have some questions for you. Who was the first person that you lost that was close to you?
Oh, the first person I lost that was really, really close to me was my grandmother. I lost her in 2016, a month after her 60th birthday. And my grandmother, I don't know, it's like people made, like years ago, if people follow me, they'll know, like, I used to post my grandmother, she loves Yo Gotti. She thought that was her man. So, you know, we was really, really tight. Like, that was my girl. I actually brought her home before she passed away, but I didn't get a chance to, which is now a investment property for me, but it was originally her home that I bought her. I always told her, like, when you get older, I'm going to take care of you, you know, and I'm going to do all these things for you, because she was just such an amazing woman. She was really, really an amazing woman. She was just so strong.
Maybe that's where you get your strength from.
Yeah, I honestly think so. Partially from her and my mother. My mother's a strong woman too, but my grandma, she was just so strong, and she was just so about, you know, what she stand for, and just, she taught me a lot. She really did. So that was my girl. And I lost her in 2016. And my family was kind of like lost. Like, my grandmother had all boys, and then one girl, which is my mother. So, you know, guys,
I never knew your mom was the only girl. That's funny.
Yeah, she's the only girl. So they kind of lost. They was lost. So, and then my mom, she never been through it before. So what I did was I just picked up the slack, and I buried my grandmother.
That kind of goes into my second question. How do you continue to remain so strong on your outer appearance, you know, with losing people?
To be honest, I am tore up inside, you know. But I have to stay strong, and I just have to think about, like, my child, and then I think about, like, you know, gosh, I just can't, like, lose myself like that. I can't just be depressed, because if I'm just depressed, I mean, I'll probably lose it all. You know, if I really sat and took the time to, like, really lift the rug up and sweep all my emotions and feelings and betrayal and everything that I just sweep under the rug out, I probably would be on heavy drugs right now. Seriously,
wow.
like seriously, because I lost my grandmother, my boyfriend, you know, now LaShawn. That's like one of my closest friends. Like my
right.
every day. These
Person.
are everyday, but these are everyday people. These are not like aunties and grandpops that's old. Like these are everyday people. This is my grandmother that raised me. This is my boyfriend that we live together. Like, you know, he you know, helped me transform into a woman. You know, I learned a lot from him. And then this is my friend. This is somebody I talk to all the time. Text. If I'm not texting, I'm on the phone. We travel. You know what I'm saying? We have shared really, really, really good memories together. So, I mean, I don't, to be honest, I don't even know how I'm doing it.
I think you're real strong for that.
I don't even know how I'm doing it. I really don't. But I do know that I sweep a lot of everything, not a lot of everything under the rug.
Wow. So that's actually good that you said that, because that falls into my third question. Would you try therapy if you haven't already?
I haven't tried therapy yet.
Are you open to it?
I am open to it. It's so crazy because I had therapy when I was younger, and my therapy was for anger issues. Like I said, like I wanted the worst of the worst to happen to someone if they like mess with me. You know,
it's crazy.
Yeah. So, and you know, I had deep, mean, evil thoughts.
Yeah, I'm glad you got therapy for that. Yeah.
So I had to get therapy for it because I can be a really, 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 really mean, evil, vicious person.
See, but the good thing is, if you know it, then you can work on it, and you can, you know, like control things the way you want to.
Exactly.
So that's the good thing about it, is that you know these things. Some people just living in the world and don't even know that these thoughts aren't right, or you know that the things that they're thinking aren't right, and they act on them and stuff. But that takes a strong person. Like you see your flaws, and you know you work on it to make yourself a better person. But I definitely think that, you know, you've been through a lot, and that therapy will be a good thing.
Yeah, so I actually
with the right therapist.
Right. Because they say you have to go through a bunch of them to reach the one that you feel comfortable with. But I'm open to it. Right now, I'm self-coping, and
you're not doing too bad. You're
not doing too
bad.
I mean, to be honest, no one would never know what I'm really feeling anyway, you know?
Right. But you're not doing too bad at, you know, showing how you're carrying yourself.
Exactly. So, because I don't express myself. I mean, I don't never want to feel like weak and vulnerable for like people. It's just not my character, you know? So if I have to break down and cry or need some moments to myself, I'll go in the house and I do what I have to do in the shower.
Right, I told you the shower. No, listen, the shower is nobody there. The water, just everything is very therapeutic. The shower is so
you just light some
therapeutic.
candles and you play some music and you get everything you got to get off your chest, even if you got to talk to yourself.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, we just was talking about that we be responding to ourselves. Like, this is a full conversation. This is a team.
So, I'm definitely open to it. I am. I keep saying I'm gonna get some help, because I do need it.
And not only that, people don't realize, even of course you know that you do need it because you're going through a grief period with losing, you know, another close person. And this is kind of a short time period. You know what I'm saying? That the couple people that you named that you lost that was close to you, this was short period of time, only a couple years and stuff like that. And that's hard. People don't realize you can deal with grief for many years.
Yes.
And
I'm glad that you touched on that, because honestly, I didn't start feeling a certain way about my boyfriend, and this might sound a little harsh, but I'm not saying that I wasn't sad, but a lot of negative stuff came out of his death.
Right.
When he passed away,
Right.
I found out a lot of like negative stuff that I kind of was more so angry than sad.
Right.
You know,
so it's like your anger overpowered your
anger
sadness.
overpowered because I just wanted that moment with him again to say,
why did you do this?
Why are you?
What would you think? Why would you
like,
play with me?
You playing with me like. Why would you play? You know I don't play that.
And then
you
to
know,
not be able to have that moment.
And not be able to have that moment. I had several talks with him. You know, but he's not present.
Right.
His soul, you know, his spirits and stuff like that.
But still, it's good that you got it off your chest.
Present. So, you know, and then I kind of like brushed that under a rug because then, like right after that, I was like real vulnerable. So I started dealing with somebody, you know. So it was like taking a lot of my time and my mind off of
the real problems and the issues at hand, and just using it as a coping method.
Exactly, but I needed to deal with it. I needed to feel what I needed to feel at that present time. You know what I'm saying?
You feel all your emotions and let it out and not harbor and hold it in.
I didn't. So I feel like now, you know, I sleep a lot of majority of my nights by myself now, you know?
That's good.
So I feel it now. Like I feel the absence. I feel what I'm going through. Like I feel it. I feel when he can't, you know, call me and get on my nerves, or just call me to talk about literally whatever he want to talk about. Like I feel everything. I feel when I have to go food shopping myself because he picks up all
shopping
my
for meat. That's a real man. Remember we talked about that? Real men go meat shopping.
Everything. Like literally, I didn't even wash clothes. Like he had somebody come pick up me and Lean clothes and bring them back folded, and
I hate
food shopping, and
I hate food shopping.
You know, bill money, and you know everything. Problem, everything. I was like, I felt like I was his child.
Right, like no,
and I kind of like miss that
daddy. Daddy is good.
Yes, I kind of like, I miss it.
So
I
feel like a lost child.
I feel like a lost child. Yes.
Damn, and that's messed up because that was, you know, you guys had a long history and a lot of time in.
We had a really long history. Like I was messing with him since I was like 19 years old. I'm 31 now, and he passed away when I was 28. Yeah, 28. Yeah, I was 28. That was February, and I turned 29 in September. So I was messing with him off and on for a really, really long time.
Yeah, that was a while. That's what, a decade, a little over a decade. That's a while.
So that was hard for me, and then now LaShawn, that's hard for me too.
And losing a friend like a girl is, of course, losing a guy is hard, but losing a girlfriend is really, really hard because girlfriends we share all our secrets with. Like we tell our girlfriends stuff that we wouldn't tell guys, stuff that we would be embarrassed about. Just, you know, just any and everything. So to lose that person, of course, LaShawn was my friend, but you know, I met her through you. And you guys already had a real close knit bond. So, you know, I feel for you even more than I feel for myself because you guys were like this. So that's a lot, losing your everyday person.
Yes, it's like thing one and thing two.
Literally, you see you see her. You see her, you see you.
And then if people
you don't gotta invite one of y'all. You like, first of all, I invited you. Why is she here? Or I invited her. Why is you here? Like, you know, y'all coming together. It's like her freaking friend. Like,
and it's just like, I feel so lonely. I really do. I feel so lonely. I really do. Cause like even if I'm just on the phone with her and I'm like, what you doing? You like, what you doing? She's like, what you doing? I'm like, nothing. Come over. Like
that should do nothing like, person with. I know. And we could
just sit on the phone and just breathe and then just talk about literally
just talk about nothing. It's just like you just on the phone, in the shower, doing whatever. It's just like that's your person. That's your go-to. It's like it's really
definitely hard.
It is definitely hard.
And I feel like, to be honest, I feel like that is probably the hardest thing I had to deal with in my life was her.
I think so too.
You know?
I think so too.
Like, you know, my grandmother, she was older. She lived her life. Hammer, you know, he was older. And then it was like her. It's just like it was so unexpected. We was just doing brunch that day. I goes in the house. She goes out to another place, and then I get like a phone call. You know, so it's
I remember that night so clear. First of all, you was asleep.
Yeah,
you was knocked out sleep. All of us. Taylor started FaceTiming me on Instagram looking for you. Like, where's Sharkia? I'm like, with LaShawn. Like, no, LaShawn was in a bad accident. So, you know, that's a whole lot. And I still remember that night like it. And a crazy person, I never thought that night was that serious. We were on the phone. I'm like, oh, LaShawn crashed. Okay, you want me to meet you at the hospital?
Yeah.
I never thought like
that they would come back with that news.
Yeah, that would be the news. And another thing, like, it's so crazy because LaShawn always gave me a sense of she got you.
Yeah,
She gonna take care
right?
of you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I always, no matter what, and you know, we've been friends a lot longer than you guys have,
Yeah.
but you know, I always felt like LaShawn is here, she got you. Even with you losing your ex and stuff, it was like you know, like you say, me and you aren't super emotional people where it's like calling, checking this, that. It's like, you know, when you lost your ex, I text you a few times, checking you, hey, you good, you this and the third. But it's like, oh, she with LaShawn with her, she got it.
Right.
So, you know, when this happened, it was like, well, who got you? Send you home with who? Send you where with who? How?
Oh,
like,
gosh, that's how I feel now.
and it was so crazy because to a certain extent, I didn't even know how to be there for you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that you and Malia came and stayed the night with
You did not want us to come in your house.
I didn't want y'all to come to my house because, like, honestly, I felt like I just needed like a moment to myself to like
process everything.
But
it didn't even feel right leaving you alone, because anytime I'm leaving you in any state, I know that LaShawn got you. Like, it's
right.
like if we all drunk, LaShawn still know where your shoes, your purse, everything. So
exactly.
it's just like, I don't know, but you just remember you still, we all have, but you especially, like, you gained the angel. So just always remember that you gained the angel. And you know, it's going to be hard, but you know, you still got us here. And of course I can't replace LaShawn, but I've really been trying to call you every day. I've really been trying to text you. You know,
and I appreciate all my friends.
Really step up as a friend. And like you said, it's different from when you lose somebody older and this and that, because
it's a lot different.
Like a best friend, a close friend like that, it's completely different. That, you know, I can't even say I know what you're going through because I don't. But you know, I'm just here for you.
Thank you.
Of course, friend.
And I want to thank all my friends that have been there for me also. Because I am going through a lot. You know, I wear a mask every single day, and I put a smile on my face, but deep down inside, I'm tore up.
I know.
But I can't give up on myself.
Absolutely not. You keep going. You're a very strong person.
Yes, I am. But sometimes, you know, when you're so strong, you be tired of being so strong.
Mm-hmm.
You want somebody to be there for you.
That's where the shower coming in.
Yes.
That's where, when I'm tired of being strong, I slide through that shower wall. It'd be like a Jodeci video. I mean, slow motion. Look, words
you just gotta let it out. Oh,
words
gosh, I knew I was gonna be crying. Jesus. Yeah, that's so crazy.
But it's good to let it out. You know, it's when you let it out, it's therapeutic, and we're human. You're supposed to let it out. It's feelings, it's emotions, and the only way to heal is to deal with your problems, you know, or the situation head on as best as you can.
Yes.
Because please believe, I can hear her voice right now. She would not. Sharkia, why did you cry? Like, I can hear her voice, so you know how she is. So it's like she definitely wants you to keep bossing up. When she say, I don't care when this thing jump off, I'm in my job. So you know, you just gotta keep going.
Girl, she was like the home care, the daycare. She said, listen, I'm quitting my job. You gonna take care of your
I said, wait a minute. She said, look, one of these about to take off, so I'm quitting. Like, we got some traveling to do.
Right. Oh gosh, I'm gonna miss her so much. So I wanted to touch base with you because I know that you lost your mother a couple months ago. Have it been like a year yet?
Yes,
Jemima?
I was about to say February made a year.
A year, really?
Yes, February 19th made a year.
Time really, really, really flies.
Yes. Oh my God. It seemed actually like a real long time ago because at that time I was in a really dark space. Like I was going through it because on top of the fact of losing my mom, I literally had to slowly watch her die. My mom found out she had stage 4 cancer. And from there, they told me she had 6 months to live. From 6 months, I started, I called Fox Chase, got a second opinion to, see what could happen. When I called and got a second opinion, they told me, don't even bank on 6 months. Start preparing for her funeral right now. And my mom looked as normal, sitting in my face. I'm like, no way. By the time they brought the hospital bed, everything for the hospice to my house, my mom didn't even make it home. She died in 3 weeks. Like, literally went from normal to deathbed in 3 weeks. And that was probably one of the, harshest, craziest things I had to deal with. And I feel like I really just started grieving from that because for a long time I was so angry with her that it was like a crazy situation because I was like, of course, this is my mom. I lost my mom.
Yes.
But I felt
you
like
only get one mom.
you only get
mother.
one mom. But,
Yes.
I felt like I had so much anger and resentment towards her that I wasn't always feeling all of my emotions and process and effect like, yo, you lost your mom. Like, you get no more parents. And I don't know who my dad is.
Oh,
So, so I only had one parent. So it was just crazy because I wasn't all the way really, really sad because I was so hurt and so angry. Like, you know what I'm saying? And when I finally started just letting go and just felt like I forgave her, even though she wasn't here, I forgave her.
I think, when you said I forgave her, I feel like that's really, really important because you have to forgive.
To
you know
let
what I'm
go.
saying? You have to forgive to let go and to make peace with the situation. Because if you don't forgive and you hold on to that anger, you'll be angry forever.
Or you'll be blaming and bitter and everything.
So bitter.
And you know what else? I think just getting older helped me understand her more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like each year or each milestone that I reach in my life becoming a better woman, it helps me understand that like even when I judge myself, I realized she played the hand she was dealt. And I was so angry with her for so many mistakes that she made with being a parent and my upbringing and everything that I've been through. But now being a parent and having my own daughter, I realized that she really played the hand she was dealt.
So, what did your support look like?
My support system it's a little weird because I'm not that close with my mom's family. But I appreciate them for that time being, stepping up, being there for me.
Okay.
My mom's twin sister, she passed away, and all my grandkids are dead. My grandma had 3 kids, all her kids are dead. So it's like, it's so messed up. I feel so terrible for my grandma.
And then she probably felt like somebody would be here to bury her.
Yeah.
And then she don't
mind you, I'm in charge of it already. Literally, I already know. She already wrote it out and everything that I'm in charge of that. Of putting her away because I put my mom away and she was like she liked how I did it and it wasn't I guess I did a good job. I don't even remember everything.
You did do a good job.
Oh, you did the decorating for the repast.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome. You did do a good job.
We did a good job because you helped me. So my grandma just was like she would just really want the same thing, just to put her away, simple and beautiful. But my support system was mainly the person I was dealing with at the time, and that support was crazy as hell because that person was a mess all over the place, doing anything, just being hella embarrassing. But on the good side, I had my daughter, grandma Hada, and she's like my bonus mom.
Yeah,
she's been in my life.
Shout out to Hada.
She's been in my life forever. Most people think that's my real mom because we so close, but people don't know that's my baby father mom. I stole her from my baby father. But me and her like this. And she just really was there for me. Family just really stepping up for me. Even my own family, just being there for me during my time of need. That I didn't feel too lonely, except for, like you said, when it's time to go home.
Yes.
And it's really like you gotta deal with your own problems.
Yes, and you lean in that bed by yourself. So did losing your mother affect like your parenting in any way?
It did. It didn't. It affected my parents. I think my whole childhood kind of affected my parents, and with me having such a rough upbringing, I just want to do everything completely opposite. Like I barely take my kids to the city. Like my kids, like, are we going to Philadelphia? Like she thinks that's a strange place. Like just because I grew up in the streets, I was outside so young. Like you know what I'm saying? Like living here, there. People really know where I'm from because I done been all over Philly. So you know it. Just everything with my upbringing, even like, you know, from losing my mom, just molded me with my parents and just trying to give my daughter the best, provide for her, make sure that she never had to turn towards the streets.
And defend her.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Oh, you want to defend the
that I might get from my mom. What the heck?
Okay, so if anybody don't know, Joanna's daughter is a Virgo like me. Really cycles.
Yes.
Okay? Low key trouble. No, I'm not gonna say we troublemakers, but I think
dramatic.
We over-exaggerate situations. And I want to tell you a little incident that happened when we was in Disney World. Well, I have a bunch of incidents that happened, but I would just give y'all this one. So we in Disney World, and we stayed at a Disney resort. So, you know, if you stay at a Disney resort, you can catch the Disney bus. So I think we got off no, we didn't even catch the Disney bus. We had a rental car that year.
We had a rental car.
I think we had
so many times.
We go like freaking 2 times a year. But so, and it was like a situation that happened. The kids was probably walking behind us or something like that. And the situation happened with like a lady, and Joanna's daughter, Nyla, came and told us. So I'm always like the calm one. I'm always the calm one. I'm just ready to like whoop up, like if I have to, you know. Like
she's a thinker.
I think a lot of stuff out.
She thinks it first. I just be like,
yeah, I think a lot of stuff out. So it was like a situation. The kids came up. Oh, the lady said this. The lady said that. I can't really remember what the lady said word from word. But Joanna went back and was about to fight the lady at Disney World. Like,
first of all, this thing happened so many times. I don't even know what incident it was.
You probably don't even know what incident it was because literally, what I'm saying is, she's going to defend her baby.
Do you remember New Year's? You said, give me my glass, Jack.
New Year's was ridiculous.
Another incident.
Where was we at?
We was in New York.
We looked at really, oh my God, we looked
had
so
suits,
nice.
ties,
Gowns on. We looked at so nice. And y'all was ready to fight. And then your boyfriend was with the
yes.
I'm just like, all 3 of y'all was like, did you and him? I'm just like, am I the only one that's like,
you like, well, I ain't getting locked up. I'm gonna take the kids and I'm gonna go
take
back
the
to the
kids,
hotel.
y'all.
They said, give me your drink. It's like, I'm gonna throw this one up. You said, no, give me my drink back.
I'm gonna drink this.
And I'm gonna take the kids and go home. Call me for Belle.
Call me when you're here.
I said, Belle, you know what? This ain't right.
I feel like all that happened, and I feel like I just looked there on that your boyfriend's shoes, and they were so pointy. Like, y'all kids not act like this in shoes. And she like, oh my gosh, it was crazy, but. It be sometimes. We have sometimes.
We be having sometimes, but I'm a lot calmer now, a little bit.
I feel like you are.
I really got it a little under control, a little better. Because, you know, like now, just getting older, you just start to see yourself and you just want to carry yourself a certain way.
Yes.
And you want people to, you know, take you a certain way and take you serious, and anything
for sure.
like, oh, I'm not just Lil Joanna from the hood or whatever. No, I'm a businesswoman. I'm an entrepreneur. I carry myself this way. You're going to treat me this way. I'm going to, so I'm starting to really realize the way you carry yourself and how you present yourself is what you get back.
Exactly. And I feel the same way. Because I used to be a firecracker.
You what?
Girl.
Wait. I gotta throw this out there. Do you know how we met?
No.
I have no clue.
I just know that I met you when I probably was 15. Had to be like 15.
Didn't you get your car at 15?
Yeah.
So it was before that,
before
because we were
15?
catching the bus.
Shit. So when the hell did we meet?
I don't know.
And
but we
how
were
did
so,
we meet?
I don't know. I really don't know. And I actually thought about this. Because I told you this was going to be a question. And I actually thought about this and then I stopped thinking about it.
Honestly,
I don't know how we met.
I really don't know.
It's like we know so many of the same people that we always was connected. So I don't know exactly how we met. But I know when we started getting close.
Yeah. I think we start really, really getting close.
Do you remember? I remember the exact day.
You do?
Yes.
What happened?
It was Smash, our friend Smash. It was his daughter's birthday. It was Aubrey's birthday. And we both came to Aubrey like first birthday. And
but we've always been friends.
No, we always was friends. But this time, this was 2015. We started hanging with each other all the time. So it was
it 2015? No.
Or 2014.
It was because I think I was going through a breakup.
It was 2014.
And I was trying to come outside.
Yes, so you had got invited to like some sex demonstration show or something.
Oh no, I was still going with Maddie. I'm sorry. I was still going with him.
Yeah, y'all still together.
Because it was like on a weekend. And then me and him always do date nights on we used to always do like date nights on like a Saturday. I think it was like a Saturday. Because then we went to These Pink Lips.
That's what we went to.
Freak show.
All right, I knew it was something sexual.
Yeah, after we went to her freak show, we went to my cousin Dion's 40th birthday.
Her birthday party or something?
Or 35th birthday or something like that.
That was like the first event we went to. Because you was like, oh, you want to go to this show with me? I'm going to this show. We was at the birthday party. And I was like, yeah. Then from there, we just started being real tight. But I don't know how we initially met.
I think Maddie started... I think he got jealous.
That you was outside.
I was like, start coming outside and stuff.
He was
I used to
jealous.
just be like in the house and just with him, and then
he was.
Like, oh, I got a friend. Hey, we going.
And that summer we was outside.
And then we started going to like pool parties
and we was traveling, and that's when we went to Puerto Rico for my birthday.
Girl, you looked at
oh my God, those pictures are terrible.
I had a Versace thong on with a choker. What? And a bob with red lipstick. That was disgusting. That was, I swear.
But it was so cute at the time.
It was actually really, really cute at the time. And then for your birthday, you had a suit jacket on.
I wore a white suit. Who the hell did I think I was? I thought I was, and I had a cigar. I thought I was Pablo Escobar.
No, you thought she was Lisa Ray.
Oh yeah, because she wore all white. Yes, she still wear all white to this day. That was so fly of me.
Oh my gosh, that was funny. I want to find that picture with your suit jacket and stuff.
First of all, I was looking at it because we went to this Spanish restaurant. I had pictures with this cigar, like.
And then I looked totally opposite from you because you had
looked like my date. I guess we looked like we really went together because I had a suit on.
You had a suit and I had like shorts and a bodysuit or something. Like, I don't know. I had fun though.
We did have.
I was in a jacuzzi.
First of all, we met P&B Rock. You don't remember P&B Rock had just came out. He was filming a video out there.
Yeah.
And we met him at the club.
Yeah, he met us at the club. He was like, well, I'm going to pull up or something.
No. He was like, y'all from Philly. He wanted us to put up his shoe or something because he was shooting a video. But we didn't know him like that. Yeah. He was just coming out and,
but it's crazy. Oh, R.I.P. to P&B Rock, too. That was sad.
It was sad.
It was really, really sad.
Well, guys, this was our first episode. We're going to wrap it here. Any final words?
Yeah, just love your life. Do you? Words of encouragement?
Yes.
do you. Don't let nobody distract you guys from what you're doing and your purpose in life. And sometimes we don't even know our purpose, but we just gotta keep going until we do. And
that was some good words.
yeah.
And I'm gonna just piggyback off of what you said.
Okay.
Just keep going, keep loving life. And you know, life, we don't know what it's gonna be, if it's gonna be long or short. So just make sure you live out your dreams. Whatever it is that you wanna do, if it's to become an entrepreneur or whatever, just try it. If you wanna move to a new city, you wanna quit your job and start something, whatever it is, just take your chance, just try it. You only get one life.
And and when you said if you want to go to a new city, listen, if you gotta come back home, come back home.
Don't stay out there
Don't
looking
stay
crazy.
out here looking crazy.
No, that part don't do.
Yeah, don't do that. You know, seriously, because sometimes we be like, not way, because I haven't never moved anywhere else, but sometimes people feel like they embarrassed to come back. But if you gotta come back to get yourself together, come back home.
But definitely try it out. Take
Definitely
that leap and just do whatever it is that you want to do. You only get one life, and you never know where you can get until you try. We've both equally failed many times, but we've also succeeded many a times. And life is a journey, so just keep living.
Yes. So
it's a wrap.
What's the chat?